My name is Ovchynnikova. I am from Khmelnytsky National University, and my research is about neural network forecasting of international population migration. The transformation of human resources into the main source of social economic development of states, increasing the needs to study migration processes. At the present state of development of the world economy, international migration is an important factor in the development and a complex social processes that covers many aspects of society. Almost all countries of the world participate in the international exchange of labor resources. As is known, our Ukraine is one of the largest exporters of labor. According to the Ministry of Social Policy, the total number of migrants workers outside Ukraine permanently is 3.2 million and temporarily from 7 to 9 million people. In recent years, the number of cases of the transition of labor migration to a permanent form is growing rapidly, as a result of which our country is losing thousands of people. Migration flows in the country are a consequence of political and economic instability. Identifying the main factors influencing migration processes will allow analyzing ways to improve the migration situation. The aim of our research is to identify two main trends in development of international migration, to build adequate models for estimating and forecasting the volume of international migration. The reasons for labor migration can be different factors of economic, cultural, environmental, political, national, and other. In recent years, economic reasons have become increasingly important. In general, the economic effect of international migration for countries that give up their labor force consists of the indicators presented in Table 1. In today's world, there is a growing interest in higher quality forecasting. This is due to the rapid development of higher technology and the emergence of new data analysis tools. In recent years, analysts have become very interested in the so-called artificial neural networks, mathematical models, as well as their software or hardware implementations built on the principle of organization and operation of biological neural networks, nerve cell networks of living organisms. This concept arose when studying the processes occurring in the brain during thinking and when trying to model these processes. This model began to be used for practical purposes, usually in forecasting problems. Neural networks are not programmed, but learned. Technically, learning is about finding the coefficient of connection between neurons. In the learning process, the neural networks can detect complex relationships between input and output, as well as perform generalization. The purpose of this study is to identify the impact of social economic development on international migration movements on the example of our Khmelnytsky region. The effective indicator of the number of Khmelnytsky residents who went abroad. Among the social economic factors influencing international migration are the following: gross regional product, household income, housing, labor market, and other. But some indicators at the time of research have not yet been determined. Therefore, the data were used only until 2019. Figure 1 presents the obtained statistics and constructed regressions model. The paper considered the use of a neural network to solve the problem of forecasting and the international migration of the population of the Khmelnytsky region. taking into account the factors influencing these movements. To do this, we choose an arbitrary time series and divide it into two simple, the training and control. The main classes of networks were used to construct neural networks, multi-layer perceprons, and radial basis functions. The results of the selected neural networks are shown in Table 3. After the calculation, it was determined that the MAP in the training sample is 2.5% and in the test 9.1%. According to the pictures, we can see this model takes into account existing trends and is close to real data. To forecast the number of Khmelnytsky residents who left abroad, it is first necessary to build a trend model for each factor and find a forecast value for each indicator to the next time. We take those trend models that most efficiently describe the trend, which contains the highest coefficient of determination. The result of the calculation are shown in Table 4. Using the obtained forecast values of the variable, including in the model, the forecasting result we obtained in Table 5. The constructed neural network take into account not only the trend in the development of migration, but its impact of social economic factors that determine them. So, according to the model chosen for forecasting, the number of Khmelnytsky residents who left abroad in 2020 will be 468 people. That is, according to the result, there will be a negative trend, according to which the population of our region will continue to leave the country. Given the real statistic for 2020, we can estimate the forecast error, which is about 10%. Thus, a key element of migration regulation policy should be a program for the return and reintegration of long-term migrants. Thank you for your attention.